In a land of ancient prophecies and hidden legends, there once existed a kingdom known as Protos. It was a realm of peace and prosperity, ruled by a kind and just king and queen. Their joy reached new heights when the queen gave birth to a son, Prince Flash, a child whose arrival brought hope and happiness to every corner of the kingdom. But as often happens in tales of light, shadows lurked not far behind. One fateful night, Lex Grail, a distant cousin of the king, attacked Protos without warning. His forces swept through the kingdom like a dark storm, catching everyone off guard. The king and queen were captured, and young Prince Flash, just 10 years old, vanished into the night. For 11 long years, Lex Grail ruled over Protos with an iron fist. The people, once vibrant and free, lived under a cloud of fear and despair. Yet, despite the oppression, a glimmer of hope persisted. There was a prophecy, spoken by the great wizard of Protos, that one day the prince would return to reclaim his throne and restore peace to the land. Far from the kingdom, in the wild seas near Cape Corlita, a pirate ship cut through the waves. Its captain, a fearless young man named Flash, was about to embark on a journey that would change the course of history. For this was no ordinary pirate. This was the lost prince of Protos, grown into a formidable leader. Flash had spent years building alliances among the pirate clans, gaining their respect and loyalty. Now he stood ready to take back what was rightfully his. But first, he had to prove himself to the pirate lords of Kulta, who were skeptical of his abilities. They challenged him to defeat the fearsome three-eyed lizard that had terrorized their land for years. Without hesitation, Flash accepted. He journeyed alone to the lair of the beast, armed only with his courage and a simple mirror. As the creature lunged at him, Flash used the mirror to reflect the harsh sunlight into its eyes, blinding it. The lizard, unable to see, thrashed wildly before collapsing into the depths of its cave. News of Flash's victory spread quickly. The pirate lords, now convinced of his strength and cunning, pledged their allegiance to him. With his new allies, Flash turned his attention to the kingdom of Protos. He led daring raids on the royal fleet, crippling Lex Grail's forces and rallying the people to his cause. But Flash knew that to truly reclaim his kingdom, he needed more than pirate ships and stolen gold. He needed an army. He sought the help of Papa Pirate, the wise and powerful leader of the largest pirate clan. "I will help you, my son," Papa Pirate said. Back in Protos, Flash disguised himself as a common worker and infiltrated the kingdom. He needed to find his parents and plan the final strike against Lex Grail. In the bustling marketplace, he encountered a familiar face, Virgo, his childhood friend. Overjoyed to see him alive, Virgo promised to help. Flash had his doubts. That night, he followed Virgo back to the palace and overheard her speaking to Lex Grail. It was a trap. The next day, when Flash and his pirates arrived at the lake, they were surrounded by Lex Grail's soldiers. "So the lost prince walks right into my trap," Lex sneered. "Thank you, Virgo. You will be queen one day." At that moment, a figure dropped from the sky. It was Flash.
I trapped over a trap over a trap.
But how?
I'm a pirate, Virgo. You really think would trust someone from my childhood. That night you saw me leave, but you didn't realize that I followed you to the palace.
So what? My army will crumble down.
Actually, that's not even your army. Last night, one by one, we took down your soldiers and took their place in the army pirates.
The kingdom erupted in celebration as the true king and queen were freed from their prison.